My whole goal was to teach what the masters had taught me. So I'm planning to teach the full spectrum of acupuncture, herbal medicine, Tai Chi, Qigong, massage, everything to do with spiritual awakening and also physical strengthening and happiness, which is what everyone is searching for. Happiness and longevity.
And what if somebody's unwell? How can you help them to improve their health?
By teaching them how to understand their body and how to understand their mind and how they're both connected as one, they then can understand how to heal themselves. They don't need to look outside because the cure is actually inside.
If somebody has got a bad back, for example, how long would it take them to heal? Could they do it over in the first seminar?
In actual fact, yes, it can be done because everything is possible once you have the knowledge to understand how your body works, how your mind works, and what modality works for you. See, as just following.
So a lot of people may have gone through the medical system and trying to learn how to improve their health in natural means. You know, what is it you're actually teaching? Do you teach people about diet, exercise?
Actually, the diet is only one part, but actually I teach you every part of your spiritual, your physical, and most importantly, how to use your mind, because this is the key. And what I teach is every spectrum of health, from diet to spiritual to physical. That's why there's Tai Chi, that's why there's martial arts, that's why when you go through the body and you start to change that, you then start to open up the other aspects of your mind and your spirituality.
So people, particularly in the West, are very busy with family, work, you know, all going non-stop all through the day. How can they incorporate what they learn into their lives?
I've set up the seminars that they're in very unique form of ebooks which act as your manual, and each one is easily done within 45 minutes to 1 hour. So you don't have to spend a whole day, you only have to spend 1 hour a day of your time in whatever modality that you choose, whether it be meditation or acupuncture, or whether it just be a form of what I call spirituality. Because whatever you're searching for, I can show you the way that you can actually find it.
Now there's a lot of talk these days about meditation and mindfulness. What's your take on that? What do people need to know to live a more aware lifestyle?
I find all of that, it sometimes becomes very confusing because people always do the same thing. They go from one person to the next, one teacher for the next, always searching for the same thing. And I tell everyone, it is so simple. It's just going to your breath, because that is the key. Just go back into yourself and you will find every answer and every question you're looking for, it's inside you. And that's why I tell everyone, don't search outside, search inside yourself.
So people are looking for happiness. You know, most people say, all I want for my kids is happiness. All, you know, life's about being peaceful, happy. How can people develop a more happy lifestyle, more peaceful life by attending a workshop with you?
What you'll find out when you attend a workshop with me and you get to understand who I am, you'll then get to understand who you are, and you'll be understanding what your purpose is and how you can find this purpose that is far more beyond making a living, but more living your life. So by sacrificing your time with me, I will then sacrifice my time to give you the knowledge that you're searching for so that you can live a happier and healthier life.
Now, you've studied for, I don't know, 35, 40 years with different masters, teachers of acupuncture and all the martial arts. What are the key things that you feel that you've learned?
The key things I really learned more than anything else was like what I've learned from my children. I've learned that no one is perfect. I've learned that everything is impermanent. And I've learned that what we all want is the same thing: love and happiness. And that is what I learned from my masters. Keep your life simple, and then your life is happy and healthy.
How can people move from maybe the medical model and, you know, the consciousness of I've just got to take a pill or a drug to heal me, to a more empowered way of living where the health comes from more maybe their attitude and a more conscious understanding?
In more than 3 decades of my practice, my clinical practice, and my work with so many people who are taking drugs and who have been indoctrinated by the medical industry, I have told them that I'm only going to share you a knowledge and a wisdom that I have experienced myself. As I have got sick and I had taken drugs and I went through the same process that they're going through, all I'm trying to explain is believe in nature. Trust in nature. Trust in the unique power of your body to heal, and you will be awakened to the understanding that all these drugs and all these medications are not actually helping you.
So a lot of people see, you know, kung fu, martial arts movies, and it just seems like pow, pow, pow. How can someone find the inner understanding of energy, of spirituality?
This has been my search for decades, and this is what I tell everyone. It's easy to master and to perfect your body. And the reasons why Shaolin monks and all these Kung Fu masters have been doing this perfection of the body, because it is easy. But when you master your body, it then makes it much easier to master your mind. And then when you go into your mind aspect of trying to control and master your mind, then you have this third phase, which is the spiritual. And the spiritual is something where I spend a lot of time with my students to understand that every master is human and everyone is the same. We are all after the same thing: balance in life, to be happy and to be loved.
So often people attend workshops, they get all this information but aren't sure how to apply it. How will people in your workshops experience it? Will they get a chance to practice?
This is why I have developed a new way of learning, a way that will change everything. And it's designed to give every teacher, no matter what you learn, no matter what art you do, it gives every teacher a whole new perspective of teaching people. And what I've developed is basically using technology of high definition photography and video. And by me guiding you, you learn. You're not going to be using pencils or pens or paper. You're actually going to experience it. Now, when you experience something, everything is completely different. As the old saying goes, from a photograph, it speaks 1,000 words.
And I was just wondering, What's your name exactly and what's it mean?
Oh, this is a wonderful thing that I found out. When I was a young boy, I asked my teachers to give me a name that I can use as a teacher, because everyone knows that if you're training to become a teacher in Chinese martial arts, they will always give you a name where you use the title Sifu, and then you have a name given to you. So what happened was very simple. My masters came to me and they said, we want you to meet another special Taoist priest. And that Taoist priest, at the age of 16 years old I was, looked at me and he said, your name will be Sifu Jen Sam. In Chinese it's called Yik Sam, and that means a man who gives himself to help others. So I was very interested how they knew what I was going to become. And now in my 50s, I've noticed it's amazing how you set your mind.